Well, says a pipe leaked a chemical into a containment area around a storage tank, and somehow it ignited.
Yeah, that fire sent a column of smoke billowing into the air for more than 6 hours. Rob Masson joins us live with an update.
And Lee and Liz, dozens of residents had to evacuate after parish officials issued a mandatory evacuation order for a 2-mile radius around this plant. You can see this afternoon most of the smoke has cleared, although there have been some flare-ups, some small flare-ups, as we believe they're burning off some of the chemical. We've seen 2 of those in the last half an hour, but as you can see right now, the coast is clear. But a lot of people did evacuate earlier today as that thick black smoke just covered the sky over here in St. John Parish, and a lot of people wondering why that evacuation order wasn't issued sooner. For nearly 6.5 hours, massive amounts of black smoke poured into the sky in St. John the Baptist Parish, prompting Riverside Academy near the Marathon plant to be the first to evacuate students to East St. John High.
What's getting put into our air? What toxins are happening? Like, what chemicals are coming in?
Parish officials say they posted a warning on social media around 6:15 a.m., but did not issue a mandatory evacuation order through the media until 10:15.
We've been assured that all of the impacts are contained to the Marathon facility, and what we are doing right now is serving as a precautionary measure.
Dozens of residents from the nearby Southeast Louisiana Military Veterans Home were also evacuated to another home in Jackson, Louisiana, as the fire raged. How do you put something like that out? What's being done?
So it's really about containing with the foam and getting the teams, surrounding that and doing everything they can to put that out. But I'm not a firefighter, so I'm not going to try and tell you how I would handle the fire. Marathon says somehow a pipe began leaking into a containment area late last night or early this morning and ignited around 6:30 a.m. So the fire kind of has gone in highs and lows, right? So initially it was kind of a lazy flame, and we were putting foam on it to keep the fumes and fire down, to keep it contained. But as it picks up and this morning, as the day gets hotter, it did reignite, and there's been spots where it's harder to control. 50 firefighters, many from nearby petrochemical plants, assisted in the suppression effort, and by 2 p.m. they succeeded. The evacuation order was lifted. Military veterans were returned to the Southeast Louisiana home, and the investigation into the cause of the fire begins. That will be investigated, but we don't know how that happened at the moment. The fire is still large. And plant officials say they have been monitoring air quality around the plant throughout the day, and at no time did they say was the air unsafe around here, even though they did put in that 2-mile radius evacuation order in place, and they were warning people 5 miles downwind of the plant to take precautions and shelter indoors. Plant officials also say the fire was contained to these containment dikes around these large storage tanks. They say at no time did any of those storage tanks ignite. That's the story from Garyville. Rob Masson, Fox 8 Local First. Back to you.